Most people know that our bodies are made up of many different types of cells. On average, there are about 50 trillion of them in each person. But there's a special type of cell that is different from the rest, and it has gained major attention among many scientists. They are called stem cells, and they have a very unique quality. Under the right conditions, whether in the body or in a lab, they will divide, in a process called mitosis, to form clones of themselves. These clones are called daughter cells. They can either remain as stem cells or differentiate to become almost any other type of cell in the body. No other cells have this ability. This means that scientists can use stem cells to, for example, generate new tissues where they are needed, or even grow complete organs. Okay, so now that we know what they can do, where do they come from? Well, stem cells form from several different sources. First, embryonic stem cells form in, you guessed it, embryos that are around 4 to 5 days old. At this stage, an embryo is actually called a blastocyst. Sounds kind of like an alien, huh? Anyway, these stem cells have the wider range of options because they are something called pluripotent. Basically, they are able to transform into any and all somatic cells, or cells of the body. The second type of stem cell is the adult stem cell. This is what all embryonic stem cells turn into when the embryo matures. They have a limited range of possibilities because they change from pluripotent to multipotent. One example of this is a stem cell called a hematopoietic cell. It can produce nearly every kind of blood cell but cannot produce cells for the brain, muscle, bone, and so on. The idea that one type of cell can transform into so many others really excites scientists. But there is a serious ethical debate going on right now about how these cells are harvested. In order to get the embryonic stem cells, which have the bigger potential, the cells must be taken from dead embryos. Here, the battle begins between whether life begins at conception or some point after, and whether harvesting the cells is ethically wrong. This debate is still going on today and has not yet reached a conclusion. But one thing that is for sure is that stem cells have the potential to pave the way for a whole new era in the field of medicine. New treatments can be tested on stem cells to see if they're safe to use in humans. New organs are already being grown in laboratories, separate from the body, and many people are already being treated for things ranging from brain damage to spinal injury to Parkinson's disease and even cancer, all using stem cell therapies that have no known negative side effects to date. Stem cells show potential in many different areas of research, and studying them can help us to better understand how cells normally develop, and maybe even use that knowledge to stop terrible diseases like these before they even start. Stem cells are truly the technology of the future, happening now.